Jon himself has said from day one, if I go to heavyweight, I am going to take 6 months and I'm going to dedicate that to gaining weight. He has a goal in mind of 240 pounds.
Jon Jones versus Francis Ngannou.
I think Jon beats everybody.
There's not a man on this planet who beats Jon Jones.
Wow. We never seen Jon where he doesn't have to lose weight. We never seen Jon where, you know, he's not cutting 25 pounds and just fucking
Think how good he'd be.
watching his diet. What if he's eating healthy, like good large portions and just hydrating as much as he wants all day long?
Everybody in this position would like to have a compensation. I mean, basically a guy like Jones has been around for very long and been doing this sport and this company grow. So yeah, I think there's nothing wrong about that. But once again, I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah,
you know. So I would like that fight to happen.
Is that the number one fight? If they gave you a list and it's Jon Jones,
that would definitely be the number one
Derek
fight.
Lewis, or
Jon
really, it's gone, right? Like
Jon Jones.
Jon Jones.
Jon Jones, definitely. But at this point, we don't know what's gonna happen. So.
But let me say something for just what it truly is. Jon Jones, for everything that's between us, is not afraid of Francis Ngannou.
No. Ludicrous.
This is absurd that people think that he's not afraid, bro. I understand that most people would be afraid, but guess who else wasn't afraid? Stipe Miocic and Derek Lewis and Cyril Gane. And those guys aren't afraid, but Jon Jones isn't afraid. Now, here's where you start to play the game if you're Dana and Jones. Jones wants his money. Dana has to show that he has options, right? That's all that's happening, right? High-level negotiations is what's going on right now. But guys, make no mistake about it. Jones believes that he will beat Francis Ngannou, as any great champion would believe that they would beat him. Now, is that the case? I don't know. But Jon Jones is one of the most talented guys that I've ever seen inside the octagon. And if you have to find someone that can piece together a way to solve that puzzle, it's Jon Jones.
I mean, in all truth, there has been more headlines and more discussion on Jon Jones, who hasn't done anything in a period of time since he's moved up to heavyweight. I mean, Ryan, that's what everybody's talking about, and everybody's fantasizing and make-believing and what's going to be next. Look, it's almost difficult to imagine that Jon Jones isn't going to waltz up to heavyweight and move right through it without a scratch on him. I mean, it is almost difficult to. You've got OSP coming out, and OSP saying, yeah, he's going to be able to pick those guys apart. You have Daniel Cormier, who has done both weight classes and been in there with Jon Jones, who says, yeah, he's going to go out there and do great. DC did not go as far as to say he's not going to have a scratch on him, he's going to move right through it, but DC did go as far to only make one comparison to Jon, which is Stipe.